We're live. Compound's open. Devil dogs, come on down. Come on down. Let's see who comes in today, huh? Let's see who comes in today. All right. Locked in. We're locked in. Let's see who comes in today. Got a lot going on, man. Got a lot going on. Sheesh. Man, oh man. Our flying black Doritos on the prowl. Uncle Andy, what's up, brother? Semper Fi, man. Checking in, Devil Dog, checking in. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Semper Fi, brother, Semper Fi. I had a kid bust one of these coins out on me, and he was in the Boy Scouts. Him and his dad came up to me and saw me and said, "Hey, man, I served, blah blah blah." And the son was like, "Yeah, he was like 12 or something. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna join." I was like, "Cool, dude." And and he pulls out a challenge coin on me. I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, dude." It was pretty funny. So I had to go get one and make sure it don't happen again, you know. Pretty nice dude, man. I try to contact him he asked me if I wanted to do like some volunteer work and stuff, but kind of fell through. It's all good. So we're on like day 20 of the war, right? Something like that, I guess. No one cares. Nobody cares. It's awesome, man. Dude, we could go and, I mean, the commander-in-chief has the right to do what he needs to do in the office, so I always say, it's what I think you older gentlemen would know, the axis of evil, man. What Hillary Clinton said, I think it was like early 2000s, maybe kind of a little bit after 9/11, maybe in the 90s. I'm not too sure, but I know her and John Kerry, that Kerry guy. She say the axis of evil was Iraq, Iran, North Korea, China, Russia. And I think it was something like that. But next is good old North Korea, man. It's gonna be North Korea or something. Or maybe this is it. Maybe this is the war to end all wars, you know? You never know. You never know. You never know. I mean, just go to grab a map and start crossing off countries that we've attacked or bombed. I'm all for it, baby. The war to end all wars, man. The global war on terror has never stopped. They never ended the global war on terror. That's the war I joined and fought in 2001. You know, that's the global war on terror to 2003 to 2006. Because it's another operation, just Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Phantom Fury, Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation Blow Everything Up in Iran, Phantom Fury or whatever they call it now, Operation Kick 'em in the Nuts Fury. Dude, I mean, it's just one, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing our military special, very special. A lot of them take the little bus to work, but at least they're 2 times as special. It's, man, next day, I mean, Russia invaded Ukraine, and so they're toast. It's just North Korea and China. That's the only threat to the United States. And you know, Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping are shitting bricks, dude. Everyone in their military is probably shitting bricks right now. What's up, Deuce, Compra? What's up, Ruski? Ah, we got a Ruski, and is that Mexico? All right, man. I'm sure you two fine gentlemen from those great countries of Russia and Mexico can understand what America is all about. I'm sure you two fine gentlemen can understand why we're deporting them all and attacking our adversaries, since Russia likes to attack theirs, and Mexico, Mexico's just Mexico. Mexico is just Mexico and always will be Mexico. Awesome. All right. My man. Semper Fi, brother. Semper Fi. Yeah, man, it is what it is, you know. It's just, you got to do business with the good old US of A, or, you know, every once in a while, America gets really pissed off and we put a president/commander-in-chief in the driver's seat and tell him not to try to hurt too many of our servicemen and women. A lot of people in this channel, man, are, you know, 5 of us can answer right now, and we can all, you know, raise our hand of what president we fought for, or the multiple presidents we fought for. It's pretty interesting stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. What's up, Duke? Or Dulce? What's up, Dulce? What's up, man? ¿Cómo estás? Mi amo Mateo. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, 2 years of Spanish. My whole family's from Mexico, Spanish. And I can't speak it worth the lick, dude. Because I'm an American, bro. The only language we speak around here is American, bro. So, I also thought, check this out, man. Check this out, boys and girls. If we're going to hit that, you know, the rumor is we're going to start landing people on beachheads, and, you know, the 82nd Airborne is around town or something like that. The Marine Expeditionary Force, I think out of San Diego or Japan, I can't tell. I've heard San Diego multiple times, and then dudes out of Japan, but I'm not sure. But I think that, so there's in the military, there's a thing that, man, how do I explain this? There's a thing that has to happen where you got to be able to flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to show who can piss the farthest. With that being said, there's a country that has been bolstering about their amphibious assault and how they want to take over another smaller nation across the sea, the narrow strait and the poison sea. Well, if you want to be the big dog on campus, you got to show that one country, which is China, that we can do it and they can't, right? Iran is pissing about 3 feet rather than us at this point. Well, I think that Karg Island, full of the what's up, gold, full of the oil or whatever. As a dude, if you know that one country wants to take Taiwan, China wants to take Taiwan, so they got to do the amphibious, they got to land paratroopers, they got to do the works, right? and there's a small island in Iran that may be important. We can take it, whatever. If I were the president and I had to use some sort of like boots on the ground, and I want China to know that not only can they not take Taiwan, but this is how you do it. I think we're going to videotape the Marines and the 82nd Airborne parajump and land on the beaches all at the same time at Karg Island, and we're going to videotape it. People from the sea and land will videotape it. It'll be all over the internet just to show who could piss the farthest, who has the bigger ding dong, dude. I swear to God, they're gonna do that. I swear to God, Trump's gonna do that. And he's gonna put it on film and go, look, that's how you do it. That's how you take over an island, China. And that could stop the thought of China doing that, Xi Jinping, to try to take it, because throwing people off a plane and landing people on the beach at the same time doing cool stuff like that, I think is a big deterrent. Iran is pissing about 3 feet farther than us at this point. I don't think so, Gold. You know, I mean, depending on what kind of like subject you're talking about, it's just a matter of time before everything gets kind of back to normal, you know. Nah, I mean, Jelly Bean. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more weeks, so everything will kind of settle down, you know. Everything will kind of just go back to normal, if not already. The one thing is we can all say is a good thing is that we don't have to deal with this country ever again, you know. We don't have to deal with these psychos and these radical, something new and more dangerous might pop up, but for right now, like, our children's children won't have to deal with another Ayatollah and them bombing the Marine barracks back in the day, and the Ben Affleck movie where they had captured, you know, Americans in the embassy. You know, we don't got to deal with that no more. All that's gone. I mean, turn that whole strait into the Panama Canal, you know. Who knows, man? Like, that's the one thing about what we're doing right now. It's changing politicians and how, and I'm okay with that. So far, so good, you know. What's up, Jed up? You a POG? Or was a POG? I was in the United States Marines Military Police, Semper Fi, brother. Military police, we had to do. It was weird because when Bush was around, and then I served under Bush and Obama, they yeah, the Marine Corps, we were out of bodies from my understanding, and so everyone. We got rid of cooks, we got rid of like gate guard MPs, the garrison MPs. All the MPs had to do field crap, field MPs. All my buddies that I knew in like Motor T or even Artie, because Artie in Iraq, you know, how often you think you're going to use a 155 round downrange and a big old 777 ain't happening all that much. So already everyone had to fight, and during my war, everyone had to fight. Everyone had to be quarters combat, dude. All the hombres on Motor T, man, they were running in there speaking Spanish and shit, dude, just throwing the Taliban off left and right. And now they thought we were Americans. We sent a bunch of like 5'1" Mexican dudes out. We're mechanics, you know. We gave them a gun and a sombrero. Anyways, yeah, I mean that's no, I'm all good. What we did with Iran. I'm all good. What we did with Iran. 7 troops I think died. Maybe 100 injured, but no one really cares about the injured. No, that doesn't really count in military terms. I think still 7 died, right, Gold? I know you got an eye on the dead. 7 troops. Not good. Not good. Lucky shots. Lucky shots. Americans. What's up, trucker? What's up, trucker field? What's up, man? How you doing? Super 5, brother. Welcome to the Devil's Compound, boys. Enjoy. Come on down to Chinatown. The water's warm. The beers are cold. Girls are looking good in bathing suits. It's all good, man. It's all good. Or ladies, dudes are looking cool. Whatever chicks are into these days. Who knows, man? Welcome home, man. I appreciate the service. Oh, brother, anytime, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I graduated in 2006. I joined in 2006 and just kind of went with the flow, brother. Did my time, enjoyed it, met a lot of great people. You get that, especially now that I can look back on it, and I don't ever feel like I need, I don't have that emptiness in me. I feel very fulfilled in my life. I can honestly say everything I did in the Middle East and Iraq and wherever else was good. Me and my boys, we did our best. We're just Americans, teenager that we couldn't even buy alcohol yet. I was 20 years old when I got to Iraq, and 1920 got home when I wasn't even 21 yet. But I could say, shit, man, you send a bunch of 20-year-old Americans over, they're just gonna dick around most of the time, and all of us were friendly, we didn't cause no problems. I can honestly say we helped more than we didn't help. Everyone was friendly. All the moms and dads and brothers and sisters, they were all friendly to us. Some of them always messed enough with us, because they were a dad, a 55-year-old father of 7, and they can recognize a young kid. A father's a father. It doesn't matter who you are. And the dads would always mess with us and stuff, and they would let their children play with us, and their daughters would go to school and write English. It was an amazing thing to see. But then you would get retarded, half-bred, half-born retards with missing teeth, and that would F everything up for us, that believed in Aloha snack bar all the time. And then they would always try to bang dudes, and a lot of incest out there. This is like Game of Thrones back in the day, man. Greetings from Israel. Oh, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Super fun. Holy moly, man. That was a lag spike if I ever seen one. My bad, devil dogs, my bad. We spread ourselves thin for years, giving equipment to Ukraine and Israel. True. That's a true statement. Iran has been stockpiling over 30 years. Also very true. Then that's like a logistic manufacturing issue, because, us Americans should never be running out of ammo, sister, That's ever. We produce all the ammo in the world. We should never be running out of ammo. What the is this? I can't go around. Sheesh. In this thing. Very true. Very true. You think we really running out? I heard, not running out, but I think when we heard the government kind of say, the stockpile sometimes, and Trump had a meeting with a couple of the big time ammo companies. They're gonna start quadrupling their output, and I would say it's more of a manufacturing problem. Just need to step it up. Not running out is, I think, a little, I don't think you ever kind of really run things here in America. We just need to step up the logistics part and the manufacturing part. But running low or hitting our, our minimum amount that we always want, because there's a number that we always want in our storages. There's always that number. And that's when it gets to that number, that's when they start getting all Yankee Doodle, and we're getting low to our minimum, because the minimum is how we can defend America. Everything else is kind of surplus, but we never want to get to that minimum. So yeah, Gold does have a point. She does have a point. The Iranians have been stockpiling for 30 years, but we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long. We'll put that to the test. We gotta Gold. We gotta put it to the test. What the hell was that? Was that fucking truck? We gotta put it to the test. Are we getting ready for something bigger? I think, I don't, something bigger would mean, a full out another Iraqi invasion, with tank divisions and artillery divisions. And I don't think we have, Gold has a point where I don't think we have the equipment to do a bigger invasion. The Marine Corps, we sold off all of our M1 Abrams tanks. They were old. We don't want, the Marine Corps doesn't want tank divisions anymore. They're not, I think we have one or two left, but every Abrams that the Marine Corps had, we discontinued and or sold it to Ukraine. I don't think, Gold can talk a little bit more on the Army. I don't think, all the stuff that we went to war with is either sold, gone, obsolete, too old. It's going to take us 20 years to rebuild, our vehicles and all that good stuff again. Because spending 20 years in Afghanistan and Iraq has depleted a lot. Then you add on top, like what Gold said, the Ukraine war. We sell stuff, give away a bunch of crap. So you can kind of... I would say the next big thing is just preparing Taiwan. For a Chinese, fuckery. Because, having China... when we invaded Iraq, we brought 100,000 people. The first time in Desert Storm, it was 1.2 million. And that's just flying people to the desert. Imagine trying to put people on boats and send them across a narrow strait where, anything could go wrong. I don't know if you guys ever been on the ocean before in a long time, but if you try to go close to the shore or a mile off it, you're going to get capsized, and you're going to fucking drown like a moron. Because one thing people just don't understand, there's a thing called riptides, man. If you get caught in one of those with body armor or a rifle slung over, you're gone, man. They'll suck your whole platoon down. And then the shore, so I'm not sure, but I wouldn't doubt, man. America's been doing what America's been doing for a long time, man, and as long as there's a military or a threat or people that just don't like us, governments will always go attack those people, you know. I always say this, our government treats other people's government as if they're how they treat their citizens. So if your country doesn't allow you to have weapons of some sort, well, our country won't allow your government to have any sort of military or weaponry like that. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, we go around telling people, no, you can't have a nuke, you can't have this, you can't have that. And if they try to get it, we go in there and just bomb them. And, you know, Saddam tried to build a big army with nukes, and that didn't last. Terrorist organizations try to do crazy stuff, and we fight them. Iran, you know, was building for crap for 47 years, and now they're all dead. Now they're all dead. Oh, that's a cute little dog. That's exactly what I'm talking about. No, I don't. I think that we will delete ourselves and all will have ground. Oh, wait. I just misread that. No, I think that we will delete ourselves and all we'll have is ground troops. Interesting point of view. Yeah, I mean, now how do we, I guess, yeah, depleted. Delete. I was like, wait, how do we delete all our depleted? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that. I mean, we have depleted a lot. It's not like, it's not like, yeah, for sure we have depleted a lot of our crap, man. That's, yeah, we sold, Marine Corps got rid of all their Abrams. I remember reading about that while we were still in Afghanistan, you know. A lot of the Bradleys are gone, the MRAPs. I'm sure a lot of our transport helicopters we either sold or gave or blah blah blah, you know. Depleted. I think we're depleted right now. I don't think we can invade a country even if we wanted to. I don't think we have the troops. I don't think we have any of that. That's why we got so good in bombing and drones, and so I don't think anything worse is going to happen for a little bit. You know, I think after Iran, you know, we're going to deal with Mexico. Concern on the ground, you know, we're just again for all I care about. You know, that's how I kind of think about it. As long as there's no boots, no declaration of, you know, because we fought under the global war on terror. That was global war on terror. This is Operation Grab Each Other's Butt Cheeks. Obviously Russia and Europe North. Obviously Russia, yeah. Russia. Well, not Europe. Europe. No, yeah. No one cares. It's Russia, North Korea, and those are the next big threats for any American at any time for the next, you know, fucking 100 years until one of those countries explodes. Russia is on the verge of. I mean, their military is just garbage. They're still fighting Ukraine, you know, 5 years later. It'll be interesting, boys. It will be interesting. As long as no boots are on the ground, I don't think we have to worry. A couple slip-ups, you know, the combat or the war, it's not over, you know, so probably some more troops will perish, but it'll be over. It'll be over before we know it. And it'll be just another Venezuela, like, oh yeah, I forgot we did that. And we all forgot. We just snagged the dude Maduro from Venezuela. Oh shit. Now give it so because Cuba's on deck. Cuba's on deck, and then we got North Korea and China, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Well, our allies told us to get after. So, is it worth our ugly girlfriend? She. I've known a couple Jewish chicks. Is it worth it? I think we have just as much interest on destroying Iran than Israel. And if they want to do all the heavy lifting for us, more power to them. And you know as well as I do, Israel is going hard in the paint. They want this thing. They want to kill everybody in that region. They want to kill. They're probably so good at tracking people down. These people are so paranoid that they were still hunting down like German dudes from the World War II era. They were still hunting those people down, still putting those people on trial. Intel's got to be fucking. I mean, their spy network or espionage network, Israel's, has to be absolutely off the charts, dude. These guys. I mean, imagine imagine if you're just kind of in Israel at the top of the government. You don't know why they're doing what they're doing, dude. I kind of believe Americans are. We're kind of the 400, 500 here. We're kind of a nation of paranoia. Paranoia. Americans, dude. All of us, we can all agree we don't agree with government. I would say, every Joe Schmo doesn't like a government when we pay too much in taxes. We all are armed to the teeth. There's a hint of distrust in there, in everybody here, and that's what I think makes America what America is. You go to Israel, man, their like psyche and their mental psyche has to be fucking off the chart. The state of paranoia, I think, is an understatement for them. But yeah, Gold, Iran, as well as I do, Iran's been a problem, so let's just tear this fucking Band-Aid off. If we gotta use Israel to go bomb people in mud huts, I'm all for. We don't have too many allies that want to go toe-to-toe with this on bombing runs. I respect that. I respect the dudes that want to go on bombing runs with their boys and stuff, So Israel's down to do it, especially if it's in their backyard, Fuck it. Let's go, boys. We got to use our ammo up anyways. It's not good just sitting there. It's good training, good live training. But, if you don't use it, you lose it, man. And now you have, like, England. England, the UK's Navy. I watched a video on the UK's Navy. What a joke. I mean, the redcoats have gone far, far away from what I thought they were. Or ugly girlfriends sometimes, Gold. You have a couple beers and you just dive in. You just don't, we call them slump busters. Every once in a while, a guy will go after a slump buster, needs to jump on the hand grenade for his boys and take one down for the team, some oversized lady friend. And, after conquering Iraq and Afghanistan and going to war for 4 times, trying to go after the hot chick. We decided to go slumming and slumming with the brothels, dude. Hey, and we all been there, mama. We all been there. Even good old America got censored against Jesus Christ. Bobo has been hard for 40 years. An idea of taking out Iran. Oh, for sure. Oh, you know that government's been planning this shit for years. The minute Iran became a country, Israel's been planning this stuff for years, dude. You know it. They were just waiting for the opportune moment, dude. And this is it. This is their golden moment. If Israel doesn't accomplish what Israel needs to do within this time period, and you don't have to ask them what it is, they want to wipe out all of. They don't need a radical Muslim country next to them. a Jew and radical Muslims can't be in the same area. Definitely cannot. How's Israel using us? I think you got it backwards. Israel's using us, not using them. I don't think they're using. If we agree on doing this, then no one's using anyone. And a nation of a population of, I don't know, 20 million and the GDP worth, I don't know, the size of San Diego. I think that's almost impossible. It would be like South Dakota telling California what to do. I don't think that can ever work. Why would Trump listen to a bunch of Jews in the Middle East? Trump doesn't listen to anybody. Dude, Trump said it like 50 times. He goes, dude, for 47 years we've been dealing with Iran. It's over. It's done. We'll let the dogs loose on Israel. The Israel will go out, will do the heavy lifting, and all we have to do is give them a bunch of shit, and they take care of a problem. It's a problem. A plus B doesn't equal C in Iran's eyes. So if A is America, B is Israel, let's find a new C. Using, that's a weird word. Using. I would say like using would be like if you want to say like America's been used or a military's been used by another country, like Kuwait, it went fucking helpless against Saddam, dude. We had to go there, save Kuwait. I'm sure American soldiers and Marines have died during the Kuwaiti invasion. You know what I'm saying? Like I would consider a use. Maybe we've got little different definitions. We just hit 39 trillion debt. Peanuts out here in California. I think we found $35 million in debt just in California in the Leering centers out here. In the Leering centers. Trust me, if you just stop giving money to California, we would be fine. $39 trillion. We just print more. That's what you guys say, right? Socialism and communism. Money grows on trees. You fools. What's up, Neeblin? Did you hear about the oil refinery in Texas that exploded? Actually, I did. Yeah. Shit happens. Are you like pushing towards? You're telling me it was a terrorist attack, bro? People my age, we've been through 9/11. If someone wants to fart on an oil refinery and have it go up in flames, shocking, oil goes up in flames, huh? Shocking. It's like someone it's like someone died at watching Free Willy because they drowned in the water. No shit. What are you saying, bro? Just kidding, man. Meanwhile, how you like the gas prices? $39 trillion of debt and still sending money to beggars in Israel. Oh yeah, that ain't never gonna stop, man. That ain't one dude doing it. That's a whole system. That's our whole government system. That is our whole. We've been doing that since I can remember. We gave Saddam Hussein a bunch of shit. We hate Iran so much. We don't like Iran. The Ola snack bar that we gave Saddam Hussein a bunch of shit, and then 10 years later we had to invade Iraq and Saddam. You know what I'm saying? Americans, we don't really think it out. We don't have this great master plan. We just try to get some right now. If we don't like you, we'll help you out. Then if you screw us over, we'll just take back or bomb all our roads. Like Iran, we were bombing the Top Gun plane, the Tomcats. Iran had our Tomcats from fucking the 60s, Like these guys, we do what we do. We do what we do. We'll just keep printing more money out. We'll keep fucking spending it on leering centers and a bunch of fucking foreigners. Like, yeah, dude, we could be. I've been hearing about the national debt for years, dude. Whatever. It's so. Our budget is our Department of whatever is fully funded for $10 billion. Once people start talking about like over $100 million, the numbers are so big it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter anymore. Who's gonna come collect? A magical military is gonna come collect and take. I don't even know. I think that number, it's too far gone. It's too gone, man. It's too gone. I don't know how to do it. How do you? $29 trillion. You can't pay. What are you gonna sell your balls? Can you? Oh, balls. Okay. Should I go around this way? I can't go. Grazie, my man. Thank you. Grazie. Good. Matters. Yeah, it does. But here's the thing, man. Like, if Iran, this is Libya, was it Gaddafi? Libya, Iraq, Russia, and China, they are trying to use not the dollar. That's the problem. Hence why there's no Iraq, no Iran anymore. They're not. I don't care. $29 trillion, bro. Jack it up another trill. Let's get this over with, and then we'll just steal everyone's gold. We'll steal everyone's gold. I don't know. How do you fix a $29 trillion debt? You'd have to fire. I mean, and who's in debt? Our government? Or then fire them all. Fire everyone in the federal government. That should cut our budget in half, except for our military. We got to keep our military, right? Got to keep that bad boy. Our military. The shocking you always think the military is the problem, but it's not. Oil is sold in dollar, not yuan. That's kind of wrong. Iran's been selling their oil in yuan. You can't do that. You know why you can't do that? Because you got to buy it and sell it in American dollars, not yuan. No, Iran, dude. That's why do you think this is all about oil, dude? All of it. All of a sudden, we all know Gaddafi and Saddam tried to do something funky with oil, right? And they're not here anymore. And then Iran and then a bunch of weird countries started trading Venezuela. Venezuela, Cuba ain't getting no more oil. No, can't do it. Tuesday stream, what up, Ransom Jackson, my man? Yeah, dude, I took a little break. Had to take a break. I wanted to let this Iran war play out, see what America's up to, see what we're doing, see if we can't predict the future going forward a little bit. So far, so good. I like what we're doing. We're doing it crisp. If we got to destroy a bunch of crap in Iran, so be it. As long as, 10 years from now, I don't want to ever have to hear about Iran and their crazy nonsense shit. Just like we don't hear anything with Iraq. We had a little oopsie with ISIS in Iraq, and then we... BRICS. Yes. Yes. BRICS. That's America doesn't like BRICS. The federal government of the US of A, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China, Saudi. Who's the S? Well, no one cares about the S. Brazil's on our hemisphere. We'll deal with them shortly. Russia effed up by invading Ukraine and not taking over Ukraine within, a year. India is a disgusting third world country. No one really cares. And then China. Spain. Oh, Spain. Good man. Spain. Yeah. Spain. Spain's about to get cut off from the world too after you can't talk shit on Trump, dude. I don't know. I forget what he did, but he said something stupid to Spain or about America or Trump. So yeah. You do know fiat what currencies have a shelf life of 100 years. War isn't going to life support to survive much longer. The dollar will crash on its own. Yeah, possibly for sure. The dollar will, I mean, it will. It's now. I don't. The future's the future. Shit, man. I mean, if you want to settle that $39 trillion in debt and not have any weird issues in the future, you'd have to cut the budget. That's the only way to do it. Cut the budget. And hopefully that's what we've been doing with Deutsche or the Leering centers and all these old people homes that no one lives in. I mean, every major city probably overspends hand over fist federal and state income tax. Yeah, here just yesterday, or what was it, Sunday? Gas was $6.19. I haven't seen that shit since shit, man. I was in high school during the George Bush era. Their gas prices got real high, like $7-8. And I think yesterday it went back down to like $5.89. So we're at $6.20 to $5.89, which is incredibly expensive. Incredibly. I think then if you go to downtown LA, boys, it gets to $8-9 out there. But that's Los Angeles, and they deserve high gas prices because they're idiots. You get what you pay for. Have you seen the Asian professor predicting all this stuff? Is he a Chinese professor? I would. Jackson, you know better. Not Asian. The dude's Chinese. If it's the same one I'm thinking of. Are you looking for alternatives as far as cryptocurrency? Nah, man. Nah. I go down with the dollar. I rise with the dollar. I go down with the dollar. You gotta think about it, man. A currency is just something you believe has value. Gold technically doesn't have value. It's just kind of rare. It's a shitty metal. You can't, make a sword out of it. It bends or will break. dollar bills are just made out of paper. We all kind of assume it has value, and we all have trust it has value. And the people that hold those dollar bills also live in houses like that. So if you don't, if you don't know, now you know. Those are what houses get you in dollar bills. Bitcoin doesn't get you that. Only dollar bills, y'all. And if you don't own property, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. That's it, man. I mean, we use cards. Hey, Alice Adams. How you doing, mama? Have you seen, you're already crypto? We use cards. Yeah, I got recorded high temps today. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hotter than fudge. It's gonna be hotter than fudge here in California too. All of a sudden, there's a huge heat wave. You go to entertainment places like Disney, Cedar Point, and baseball, football games. You can't use cash anymore. Oh yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Yeah, it's kind of like big weird stuff. They're going. Actually, I didn't want to. They Yeah. I mean, shoot, man, I have to go to big league dreams, like a little league baseball game out here. They don't take cash. Well, it's just easier. As a company, you don't have to worry about being robbed. You don't have to worry about your employees taking it. You don't have to worry about, miscounting the drawer at the end of the night. You don't have to worry about a lot of things if you just go cashless, which, is kind of, that's up to every business, man. Every business has their own opportunities and prerogatives. Yeah, financially, boys, I wouldn't worry about. You give up $100 bill and buy cryptocurrency. You just gambled that $100. That $100 is worth $100. If you trade it in for anything else, a Bitcoin, no one accepts Bitcoins. No one. You can hold on to it and hopefully sell it, like on Robinhood or something. But other than that, the minute you give away that $100, you get nothing in return. There's no, that's how I look at gold and silver. I guess, you could, I think you just have a better chance of putting your money in a CD and letting it sit there forever. And just using the interest for your bills and all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Dude, what are you doing? You fucking ass. What was that, dude? What was that? We got drama in the hood. So I get this baseball, I can throw it at people. Right in the head. You want me to go all the way over there? I guess. Nothing like Bitcoin or XRP or anything like that. I mean, I when I say I don't dabble, I dip my toes in. I'll get like $50 and buy a bunch of like Dogecoin or XRP. But I it's for fun. I like to experiment, so I'll get like $20 of XRP and see what happens. Like I got like a half share of like Exxon Mobil, and like like when I mean a half share, I mean like a 0.025. Like I one day I put like $10 in there, and I put like $1 on this, $2 on that, and I've lost money the entire time I've even tried. So I don't think it's really worth it, man. I stick to banks and American CDs and stuff like that. Nothing too out of control. Uh, well, they need a stable market. Howard, hello. Oh, what's up, dude? Where's Howard? Hey, what's up, Howard? How you doing, brother, man? They wanted to move to digital currency. Bad move. Oh, yeah. No. Bad move. Digital currency. Bad. No, it's all about the dead president's son. It's all about the dead president's son. But, you know, see, big corporations, that's, I think, where people are getting mixed up. Big corporations, you know, fucking baseball fields, NFL games, or they can do all the business they want and just debit and credit. They don't need a bunch of cash. You know, imagine how much cash was flowing through an NFL football game at once. They don't need that much cash. But a mom and pop business store, the taco shop I go to, oh, they love cash. Ooh, they don't got to report it. You know, they can just put it in a drawer, and mom and son can keep it all year. Yeah, cash is still king because that you can still do business with individuals without paying taxes or reporting it. So cash, a black market, you can't use debit credit cards on a black market. You can never do it. You can never pay someone under the table with credit or debit. So cash, as long as it's still printed, cash will always be king, man. Cash will always be king. Cash will always be king. I give tips in cash. I give, you know, other things. Oh, bro, speaking of tips, tax season out here in California. Not bad. A lot of people here are doing pretty good with taxes. A lot of good little bennies, especially if you have children. And the no tax on overtime, I heard it was a big deal for some people. Well, of course, but you work 40 hours a week overtime and you get no taxes on that, bro. That's solid. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things. I just did my taxes, so I heard a lot of good things through the tax lady I go through, and pretty good, man. I mean, so far, besides the whole Iran bombing thing, which was inevitable eventually. You got a commander-in-chief like the Don, man. We're gonna do some wild things, you know. We're gonna do some wild things. We just no more. We can't have too many more deaths. Dying in random places out in the middle of nowhere or anything like that. It's just too much. No. You've been on my mind, woman. How are you doing? I was like, oh, sheesh. That's not how no tax on overtime works. We only got 1,000 back on that, and Hubs did 9K. Yeah, I heard you don't get. Yeah, from what I understood, you don't get like a time and a half. They still tax the time, but not the half, which kind of makes sense. You still get taxed on your time, but not the half. So yeah, I heard some people did good. It's a start. Sooner or later, I hope the next president gives no tax on the entire fucking thing, not just the half part, but the entire thing. That would be the next. But you know, it's a good thing it happened, because for some reason I feel like some next presidency they'll take it back. They'll say, "Oh no, we need to tax the overtime." What's your prediction on how this war is resolved? When does the strait open up? It's a good question, man. Good question. I mean, that's hard to predict because a fool can always grab a rocket that they know, or someone connected to someone knows where a couple of rockets are, get on a boat. It's gonna be tough. I'll give it maybe like a month, another month, a couple more weeks. What month are we in? End of March, right? Something like that. March 24th. March, April. It's got to be done pretty quick. Shit's got to go. I know we got a lot of things happening out there. I don't know. I mean, prediction, it's not like Iran's military is going to be marching across borders. The only thing they have is launching rockets at poor dudes that are just working on a ship trying to transfer oil from point A to point B. Eventually they're just going to stop. How many times can a kid throw a rock at a car without getting fucking smashed by an adult? That happens here in California quite a lot. A kid will get on a bridge and kids will be kids and throw rocks down at cars. Well, that happens at least once a year. It causes a huge accident. The kid gets fucking in huge trouble with manslaughter charges. It happens it's the same concept. Dude grabs a rocket, launches at it, but eventually it's just gonna die down. You might get it every once in a while. It's terrorism. It's exactly what we've been fighting for the past fucking 30 years is terrorism. It's counterterrorism. They can call it a military strike all they want. I don't think that's, I would, if I was in the IRGC, I would want to hit one of their aircraft carriers, the Homeland. I wouldn't care about the oil rig driving down the road. We don't get oil from Saudi Arabia or Qatar or Kuwait. We get oil from here, America. Japan needs to get involved. The UK, that's the problem. UK and like the French, their navies suck dick. Like they could be a liability out there, and I don't want that either. You fucking French fags, the redcoats, they can stay where they need to stay. Japan needs to get their ass out here, and so does South Korea. Resolved, I don't think the strait's ever resolved. I think America will eventually, we'll treat it. We're gonna treat the American strait like the Panama Canal, the American Canal. It's eventually because we can't. It's 2026, boys and gals. I don't want to live next to a rogue nation like Iran that fires randomly at people. We all seen the crazy videos. If you're going to go to war with someone, go to war with someone. But I don't want to live with a neighbor that acts like a complete retard. In America, we're pretty good at stomping down the retards of this world. Saddam was a good one, man. Saddam was a good one. Gaddafi, he would like, the guy would bang all his security guards. Money doesn't go too far anymore, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I mean, I think, I think Gold and my generation, and even like Ransom, I think you're younger than me. Like my parents' house is, when it's worth what they bought it for. It's not worth what it is now. It's 700% more than what they bought it for. 800% more than what they bought it for. That's the problem. That's the weird thing. Like I'm still a person. I'm still making American dollars, but yet I can't buy my parents' house. There's no way I can buy it. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. I had a great job. I can afford a lot. I could do a lot of cool stuff. I worked hard. But if you want to live where it's 800% markup. So yeah, I mean, if I found a wife like my dad did and buy a house like my dad did, there's no way. There is no way I could do it. I would have to move. Even like if I moved to Oklahoma, those houses are expensive. Like it's hard, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Alice, 100%. There's a problem. There's a big problem with our dollars not going as far. A lot more people, the supply and demand's off. The demand's real high and the supply is really low. So if you have the money, you're going to buy it. And the people that can't buy it will get bought out. The supply and demand's off. The illegal immigrants to the Chinese to these big corporations buying housing. And who knows? Like, dude. It's one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? One. Sure doesn't, Alice. What won't be worthless? The food in my pantry this fall and every year after. Oh. Yeah. If you got some animals, it's always good. Especially that you guys out in Oklahoma, man. I plan on driving through that place one day. One day soon. If you don't have a house to buy now, I don't see it happening for most people. Oh, 100%. 100%. If you didn't buy one, oh man, recently or like, shit. You're right. I agree with you 100% on that one, Gold. 1,000%. 1,000%, dude. Even my condo that I had, I sold it. It wasn't worth what I sold it for. It wasn't even worth what I bought it for. It wasn't worth what I sold it and or bought it. And it still sold. It sold to a single Chinese lady about 8 years younger than me, and she paid cash. And she was straight from China. Her name was Chinese. Her last name was Chinese. Everything about her was foreign and Chinese. And her parents, I think the realtor said her parents don't live in America, so they all got cash and bought it for her out here. And she's probably a student on visa, something like that. That person, people like that aren't really supposed to own homes in America. And that's the demand part. There's people here that are buying houses, that are demanding houses that kind of shouldn't be here. And then the supply, we're just, how many houses sold? California is pretty much stuffed. We don't really have, I swear to God, guys, unless build a community out in the desert, which they are, and we started crawling up like mountain ranges here in California. Like they'll start chopping off, like blending in a community in like a mountain, like a hill, because we got a lot of hills. Those are all taken. Like all the nice spots where you could build stuff are all like gone, man. Like there's not much more room unless you go to the high desert. And that they're building huge communities out in the desert. So, and those houses are probably worth like $800,000. 100-degree year round, like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. Pierre Pavler on Rogan, he talks about this problem. Who is that? No, I didn't see that. Who is that? Pierre. I know. I heard that. I seen. Oh! He's the English guy. Is he the English guy? The comedian, the funny comedian dude? Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I think he's funny. I think it's that guy, right? I'm grateful to not only have a house, even with a mortgage. I'm grateful to have land to grow. Oh yeah, man. the way you guys live is the way I think it's the way humans, or like American, I don't care about the rest of the world, most just Americans should live. We made it easier for people so they don't have to live that way. You know, big land, animals, obviously made it. But if you got to choose a right and kind of wrong, I mean, of course you would want the big land and the animals and the pantry full of food, the big freezer full of food, like you know, Ben, you know, goes hunting for big old elk or whatever. I sound so stupid when I talk about hunting because I've never been hunting. Yeah, it's gonna be it. I think America is going through it. We're gonna rip off the Band-Aid. Stock market's down about what 6,000 points, which is not good. Not good. That needs to bounce back up pretty quick. Just the strait needs to be open. I think it's open. You know, you can't close a waterway down permanently or forever. That's fucking really hard to do, especially when you're trying to kill the people that are trying to close it. It's just them giving up. The people that are doing this just have to give up soon. You know, that's the guys that are kind of, the people below them kind of have to look around and be like, fuck this, you know. They'll end. Everything ends. Nothing lasts forever. It's just a matter of time. It's not a walk in the park. It's hard work, but worth it. There's full and the pantry is full of jars. Yeah, it's a good feeling for sure. That's like a good feeling. Being stuffed to the winter. And yeah, I've been watching Game of Thrones a lot, big fella, and man, they love their keeps and their castles and how food they can last for the winter, and if they engage in a siege, you know how much could. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean I think that's a feeling that like every human has. You know, if you look in your pantry and you got a lot of food and freezer full of good meats, man, and you're a mother and you have family that rely on this food. It's almost got to be like weight off your shoulders a little bit, you know. That's got to be pretty nice. Pretty nice. He's Canadian government guy. Apple guy is a good watch. Oh, Canadian government. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was on Rogan. Oh, the peer. Oh, yeah. Jay. Oh, yeah. The guy that ran against Trudeau. Oh, shoot. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, I know. I like that guy. He kind of fucked up. He fucked up during his election, and I think he knew he did too, man. He started saying some weird shit about Trump, and he like went kind of weird. Oh yeah, Pierre Paul. Yeah, I like the guy with the glasses. I like that guy, man. The guy with the apple. See, that guy, the guy, he did a speech, man, that kind of fucked him over once. I remember like. He started acting like Trudeau or something, and everyone's like, wait, what? Like, dude, we were voting for you because, I don't know, but he lost. Yeah, I like that guy. He was cool, man. He had a little oopsies, but I hope he runs again somehow. And I remember Trump said he didn't want him to win because, you know, you would have to do business with a smarter guy. You know, it's easy to do business with a communist retard like Trudeau. It's not a walk in the park. It's hard, but worth when the free. Oh yeah. I will build houses on my land and all my kids as they become adults because I know they don't stand a chance to own property. I don't even like. I really agree with you. I don't have kids gold, as you know, but I look at my nephews. I'm like, dude, there's no way my nephews would be able to make money, that much money, until they're like, and by the time, you know, to buy a home in California, and that's in California. I mean, I seen the homes gold that you posted and you checked out. Those are fucking expensive, man. I mean, that mortgage is $2,000, $3,000, you know, easy. And then you got the like, and it's not just the mortgage or getting I mean, then you got all the maintenance and all that crap. Like for my nephew who's 9 or 10, like contemplate, oh yeah, by the time, like, uncle, when did you buy a house? Oh, you know, nephew, I bought my house when I was 30, 31, 29, something like that. There's no way he's gonna go, oh yeah, I could do that by the time I'm 29. Once he's like 22, you know, once you start realizing how much things are and things you got to do and blah blah blah, he's gonna be like, I can't. How am I supposed to make that much money? No way. You know, no way. I don't know, man. I'm with you on that, gold, man. I could barely afford my little condo, which was 900 square feet, about $3,000 in my mortgage, plus HOA, plus the maintenance. I had to get an air conditioning fixed, carpet fixed, my garage fixed, and I bought it brand new, and I bought the model home. And my HOA would go up every year. By the time year 7, 5, 6, 7 was around, I was like, I can't. I either got to get married, I got to find there's only one bedroom, so I can't get a roommate. I don't want a roommate anyways. So eventually I was like, either I live like a kind of house poor, I would be house poor, and I always kind of was house poor, or, you know, my buddies or my girlfriends would come over and they would open up the fridge or the pantry. There's nothing in there. I don't have no food. I can't have food. Yo, Bobo! What's up, brother? Semper Fi. Yo, long time no see. Hope everyone's doing good today. We are, brother. Semper Fi, man. What's going on? I back up on the news in Denmark, brother. I still think about you. I think you guys just did something. Denmark, I don't think it was I forget what it was, but what'd they do? Denmark did something. I don't think I agreed with it. I don't think it was good for Denmark. I forget what it was, though, damn it. They did something strange. Strange. I forget. Our mortgage is about $2,000, but we have a big house on 35 acres with 2.5. That's pretty good. That's really good. With 2.5 interest, $2,000. Oh, we're having maybe I'm thinking about the election or something. We're having an election today, a big one. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I like it. What's the without getting in too much detail or depth here? What's the main subject of this election? What's the end all be all? You know, what's the, like, if you said what was Trump's main point of back in whatever a year ago, I would say immigration and deportations. That was his main stepping stone to fame. Change of government. Ooh, shit, son. Are you for it or against it? As a Denmarkian, as a Viking out there in the Icelands of the north, dude. You northerners. Are you for it or against it? Or are you somewhere in between? That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, shoot. Uh, I'm right wing all the way. Denmark has been left for a long time. Really? Yeah, Europe kind of. I mean, I think the whole world went a little left-leaning commie, dude. Even America, man. Even Americans and American politicians, because it sounds good, man. It sounds good. It sounds like you're doing the right thing. You're helping fucking people. Blah blah blah. Yeah, all right. I agree with that. I agree with that. I hope you guys lean right, baby. Hope you guys lean right. Couldn't rent for that for sure. A 3-bedroom won't fit us. No. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Simplify, man. Simplify. Hey, gentlemen, let me be right back. I gotta go crack some skulls. I gotta crack some skulls. I gotta do it. I just gotta do it. Give me about 10 minutes, boys. I'm gonna finish my nanner. Be right back. Sheesh. All right. James, what's up, brother? Simplify, man. Simplify. You still here? Had a little oopsies. I think we're logged in, right? We're locked in? Locked in? We're good. Raw, yeah, my man. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Long time no see, man. Long time no see. I took a little break from the old streaming. Had to get my faculties in order. Been doing good though, man. Been enjoying great times with my father, great times with my family, man. Where are we headed? I gotta go to my big bro's house and take care of his pups. Go hang out with my nephew. Do a little training today, a little training. I started training my nephews a little bit. Like get faster feet, you know, feet work, hand-eye coordination, loud and clear, hell yeah. So we got about what is it? It's about a 20-minute drive. No big deal, man, no big deal. Before the stream gets kaput. With my nephews, man, these little boogers, man, they're getting big. They want to train, you know, they want to get a little better at baseball, and kind of be more athletic. So that's where the hard to do that as mother, you know. Oh, dad, they don't like listening to dad anymore, so the fun uncle has to come down and crack some skulls. Love the surfer higher vibes. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, I get a lot of. Hey, dude. So, hey, man. The whole the the surfer hair vibe out of place, you know. Cause I don't know, man. I never grown my hair out. I was always high and tight, you know. And I feel kind of loose, you know. It makes me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, James. Simplify, man. I appreciate it. Cumberland Farms glasses. These? No, man. These are so old. I think they were like Louis Vuitton. No, not Louis Vuitton. Fuck. See, even the thing. They're so old. It used to say the name. Armani, Imperial Armani. These are. It sounds like a cool name, guys, but these things are. I wear them a lot because they remind me of old cheap glasses I can lose, and they're crooked on my nose. They were expensive when I bought them a long time ago, but yeah, they're Armani. I mean that name does ring a bell. That name does ring a bell. So they do the job. They do the I don't know. But yeah, man, the hair, bro. The hair. You know, hey, James. This is one thing oh, dude, I take digs. A lot of chicks will always, sheesh. A lot of chicks will come up to me and like, oh, how's your hair? You know, it's so fucking curly or whatever. They always talk about my hair. Chicks are obsessed with hair, obsessed. And I always go, dude. I do it to moms that I've known forever. I'll do it to bartender chicks that will say, if you bring up my hair, especially not to dudes, but chicks. I always do like a pat, like I got Jerry curls it, and I just run your fingers through it. It's like a spider web. I try to get all mad. They get real. Oh yeah, your hair doesn't. I go, well, your hair. It's my first time with my hair long. Is, you know, your hair's real thin. It's nice, and they go, oh, I wish I had thick hair. I curls. It's funny, dude. I always bust their balls, dude. Ransom Jackson, dude. 10 bomb, brother. Too kind, my friend. I know you really don't have to do that. Really enjoy your streams, brother. Look forward to them every week. We don't always agree, but always good to hear your perspective. Cheers. Oh, dude, Semper Fi. You don't have to do that. Ransom Jackson, Semper Fi, brother. That's what the devil's compound, man. It's in the name. You know, if it was hold a hands compound, we would all agree. I've known Gold for going on like 2-3 years. James, dude, Bobo, you guys. You know, that's how you sort things out, man. That's how you sort. Gold, probably one of the longest, and we disagree on a lot of things. You know, a lot. Wife is making me grow mine out so she can chop it off and dude, do it, man. It's actually really enjoyable. It sounds gay, but 7 reps. That's a new record. Hey, wait, 300 pound, 330 pound deadlift. What is that? 3 plates on each side. That's 315. Plus 15 pounds. Was that a 5 and like a half pound on each side? That's impressive, dude. That's a lot of weight. You gotta be careful with your back, big dog. Me reading that quote out loud is it hurts my back. I hear like, when I see people do like backs, anything with your back, I get so nervous. I get nervous for myself. I get nervous for them. We're Ransom, dude. You didn't know. I'll be on tomorrow too, boys. I'm coming on tomorrow. We're gonna talk a little more about Iran and get down in the dirty deeds, get down in the depths of Iran and what's going on. Because I want to, after all the shenanigans, let everyone, because you know as well as I do, shit, man, people would be if I went on and was talk the way I talk and live stream, people, America's going down, America's gonna lose, you know, it's like, oh, calm down. If your country's getting bombed, it's hard to say that the country doing the bombing is gonna lose. That just doesn't. And losing is like a politician thing. Gold, I'm just happy. Me and Gold won, and Ben and Howard and anyone else that served, and anyone else that served, man. We won because we came home. You know, that's the winners. That's the winners and losers. You know, that's the winners and losers. My hair is down to my knees. It's where I. See, man, like, here's the difference. Going, the ladies out here fucking up their hair since they were little, right? They've been putting dye and the skunk fuck. Like, I know girls that have been bleaching their hair blonde since they were babies, dude, and it's paper thin, flat ironing it on the fucking ironing board. Like, dude, you live in California and you go to a public school out here, you'll know everything there is to know about chicks and the crazy shit they do. And the one thing I realize, if you got better hair than a female, they're gonna they will talk shit about your hair all day. They'll put it down. Dude, I hear it from older ladies to younger. You need to wash your hair. What shampoo do you use? You need to cut your red. I'm like, girl, shit. I haven't got this much attention in a long time. Put your fingers through it. They're like, I don't want to do it. Then they do it, and they get all like, they get all happy because they can't. It gets tangled back here. I got a big old fuck. You know, I got locks back here, man. Pettiness, yeah, dude, they do. I put fucking. I mean, like my older moms that they've known me since I was a baby. One lady goes, she goes, "Oh yeah, Matt, you've always had good, nice curly hair," and I'm like, I haven't had curly hair since I was like 2. You know? She goes, "Oh, I remember your beautiful hair." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you remember that, old lady? And I was like, "Hey, Peg," her name's Peggy. I mean, you want to touch it? You want to slide your fingers through it? And they go like, dude, it is pettiness, dude. But I dig that knife in their back a lot, dude. I'll do it. I do it all day, bro. It's so bad. I started pissing off my dad, dude, because I'll be at a bar, and like, you know, I'll have to like fuck with my glasses or my hat. And I swear to God, dude, I'll do right then, like, the bartender will look at me, and I'm like, dude, you guys, come touch it, man, come touch it. Dude, and the chick bartender, they'll come over and like pet me. Hey, it's the most action I've gotten in a long time, guys. Bartenders pet me. It's the most action I've gotten, man. It's the best I can do, brother. Best I can do. You don't block me? No. How do I block? Oh yeah, you're not Robert. You're not blocking Robert. Super? No way, man. No way. Hey, we're all conversing. Robert forever, brother. You know, this guy has wiggle room up in here, you know, and he's a member. He's part of this. He's part of the crew, man. Part of the crew. I don't need a mod permission to block you. Oh yeah, I guess. A mod would have to put, yeah. We got the devil's compound, brother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nice in here, but it is what it is, you know? Have to. Me and James have gotten arguments before, me and Gold, but, you know, we come back, we start kicking rocks and start doing the deeds, man. Dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap. And who said we're pals? Don't even know you? Bro, you know me. You know me as well as I know myself. You know I know you. You know we're man, no, the word pal's okay, but bud, I hate the word bud. You think we're buds? Hey, bud. Or is it when someone you don't like calls you a bud? Oh, I'm like, dude. Hey, bud, and they put your like hand on your shoulder. You're like, who the fuck are you touching me like that? Nope, we have yet to argue. That's true. Very true, brother. Very true. Oh man, sheesh, dude. I mean, there's everything. I agree with you a lot, James. Yeah, we're like-minded folk. We're like-minded folk. Very hard to put me in a bad mood, or even because I even, you know, even my like true beliefs. You know, everything's always up for discussion. Everything's always up for change. You know, your mind's always growing and rolling. My mom especially says, you know, every 10 years your brain will change and you'll look at life different. And boy, I think that's, you know, when you're 20 to 29, you know, especially as a man, you change, and then 29 to 39, I think is even bigger jump. You know, you start looking at life different, a lot of things a lot different, you know. Friendships become less but more, you know. You actually find the people that you can actually like speak to. Like I could speak to James pretty good, and you know, we could just say whatever we want and it'll be good to go, you know. And there's some people that might give you a third degree, and some people you just can't even talk to anymore, you know. And that's just with people. I mean, life and family, or if you have kids or a wife. Like, I'm 30. I always forget my age. I always want to say 36, and then I think 39, but I'm 38. And man, oh man, you know, like just what do I want to say? Like you know, I don't put up with the tomfoolery anymore. I don't have patience. I don't even pretend to care. Like James, as you said, like you can hear the pittiness sometimes, and I usually turn it into a big joke, and it pisses everybody off, or I completely ignore it. And I realize that's what my dad's been doing for the last like 40 years. That's why he sits in the garage a lot. All right. Or he'll sit on his computer. I'm like, you're not working in there, man. I know you're not working. He goes, oh, you'll understand one day. I think I'm starting to understand. You know, it took me a while. I never said I was the smartest, boys. I never said I was the smartest. I have made mistakes in my life. I let the good ladies go and try to keep the bad ones. You know, it is what it is. I'm not your bud. I'm not your guy, buddy. A nuisance, yeah. Yeah. There's very little black and white. Yep. Super Slav pulled my finger. Oh, I didn't read your name, Super Slav. Are you Ruski? I think you're Ruski, man. I think you're Ruski. That's all right, though, brother. We all make, we can't pick where we're born and how we look. Slav? Are you Slavic? That means you're from, like, the Russian area, right? I don't know. I'm not too good on, like, names and stuff. Terrence and Philip? Oh, you're not my buddy, friend. Oh, my man. people will stop me in Walmart and ask if my hair is real, try to touch it. Like, no, keep your greasy hands off my hair. No. Dude, you got hair down to your knees? Holy moly. I use mate? No. Uh-oh. I gotta go, gotta see. Stay safe, stay American, my man. Bobo, Super 5, brother. Let me know. I'll be on tomorrow, brother. So we'll talk. I'll try to look some Denmark and catch up. Talk about it tomorrow morning. We'll have a little discussion about it. I gotta see. I gotta do some more research on it. I gotta see what's up. Take care, brother. Super 5, man. I hate when folks try to touch my. To feel the baby, touch my belly to feel the baby. There you go. No, that's either a beer belly or you know, you just had some Taco Bell, brother. That might be a poop baby, I like to call it, dude. That might be an oh shit. Someone's got to pull over. Got to pull over. Got to pull over. She talked to my sister-in-law about that. She goes, she takes a shit like 5 times a day. We all have to exit the vacation house because this girl needs the whole house to take a crap. No belly here, I'm a man. Hey, that's right, brother. Gotta stay fit, man. Gotta watch that gut. Gotta be looking good for the ladies. And if you I know you got the family and the little boogers. You gotta stay fit for them, man. You gotta stay fit for them, man. Gotta be Superman dad, you know. Gotta, dude. Man. I like James, and I don't have children, man. I got my nephews, and it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool to have, because the brains are so are like sponges, man. They you know. One the little one, he like didn't know, like some people grew up without moms or dads, you know. So oh yeah, dude, it happens, you know. And he met finally, you know, he's old enough to know and care that he finally met a friend that doesn't have a dad. Yeah, man. Some people don't have uncles. Some, you know, it's tough, you know. And it's a blessing to have all those together. Sometimes, you know, one of them needs to go, and we all understand that. But even just, you know, dude, your son, you know, sons think you're Superman. I hear what my nephews say about my brother. You know, they think he's Superman, super dad. You know, I still think my dad's super dad. You know, it's crazy, man. It's really cool. It's really cool, man. It's something to be proud of, man. Stay healthy, stay fit, stay always motivated and ready for the next fight. I wish I had more than 2, but just had my first grandbaby. Oh, there you go, man. Easy swipe. You're going for 6. Good. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, Gold. I know you just had your other one, your 5th, and now you guys are going for 6. I wish I had 2 more. Man, the older I get, the more I kind of want like 3 or 4. That would be really cool, man. Dude, and this is my biggest problem throughout life, dude. I never once thought about having a family. Like, I thought about like high school, just like chasing chicks, like all guys do at a certain age. Playing sports. Then at one time I just worried about like paying off the mortgage, getting my business ready, getting work ready, getting my life in order to maybe, by the time I looked up I was like 39, 38. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, like I don't think I'm getting any prettier. I might be getting uglier. Like, I don't know, it's weird, man. Weird feeling. Like I never thought, I never was in a, you know, You don't know what you don't know, man. I didn't know it hit you that fast, you know. I didn't know it kind of, you know, 33. I was like, shit, I got plenty of time, dude. Shit, this girl's calling me down the street. Shoot, no problem. I can sneak a bone with her. I can go chase her. I can do this with that. And I'm like, dude, 38 sucks. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, you know? It's weird. We would have been welcoming baby 6 in July, but lost the one on my birthday at the end of January. Dude, holy moly! How often do you guys bang? Holy shit! Maybe I'm holy moly. Sorry for that loss. That kind of blows. That does blow. Does happen. Does blow. Wow. Impressive. Good man. You got a good man, Gold. You got a good man in there. You got a good man. He likes to bang like a rabbit, dude. Holy moly. Good man. I ended up in the hospital for a week getting blood transfusion because of hemorrhaging. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that. Holy moly, Gold. I'm glad. Sheesh. I'm glad you're good, man. I'm glad you're good. Are you ever like worried about? No, I don't. Is it dangerous to have more? You know, if you have 5 going on 6, does it become more dangerous for ladies? Then you add kind of age to it. I know age gets a little more funky, but does having more kids become more dangerous than if you add age on? Does it, or is it just kind of, it's all up for God's will and God's grace? Oh, let me pay attention here, boys. Construction boys, hard at work. Don't want to F up their day. We're working, replacing the sewer drains around my neighborhood. Replacing the poop drains. God, I love construction workers. It makes me happy every time I see you guys replacing stuff and tearing stuff up. It does. It makes me really happy. Upgrades, you know, like you're upgrading your computer. It makes me happy. Gaps are deceiving. I have a gotta go. Be well, everyone. Hey, James Simplified, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. We'll talk soon. I still got your number, brother. I think I texted you mine, but just in case, man, for the future. You take care, man. Simplified, brother. I hope you got that, James. Cool. It gets more dangerous as you get older. I just turned for okay. Yeah, age gets dangerous, and okay. So not like you can. Yeah, okay, got it. Just age. Okay. Oh my God. Well, yeah, my bud. Everyone I know pretty much had a miscarriage. It does happen, I guess, quite much, I guess. I lost my son in December. He's only what? I lost my son in December. What? I lost my son in December. He only lived 1 month and passed away due to SIDs. Oh my God. Oh, he was born. Oh. I get that. How's the girl? How's the girl taking that? That's gotta be tough, man. To actually birth it, and then I know one other girl that happened to. She had to get No, it died in her, and then they had to take it out. But at least you're. Oh, fuck, man. I can't. I'm talking about. I don't even know. I've never even been close to that experience. At least it lived. At least it lived. At least your boy or daughter lived, man, or your son. At least your son lived. Sudden infant death syndrome. What? I didn't even know what that was. At least he lived. I guess. I mean, to have some positive outlook. God, did he open his eyes? Was he able to see the world? See your ugly mug at least once. Yeah, Jack. I shouldn't joke. You know what I mean, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, man. I mean, if it doesn't kill you, it should be stronger, brother. And the next one you have, you'll cherish it more and more and more. Life's not granted. I don't even know. Life's a different thing, man. Life's yeah, man. My whole world has changed because of my nephews. It's pretty wild, man. It's a pretty wild thing. I kind of wrap my head around. I'm sorry, Ransom, man. That sucks, brother. That should make you stronger make you stronger, make you keep trying, man. And your partner or your wife or your girlfriend or I can't say anything about that, but life is hard. I'm always surprised that no guarantees in life. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised we all made it. Shit, man. Like the crazy shit we grew up with in the 80s and 90s, and I mean, fucking 2000s. I'm just surprised I'm surprised I'm alive. See, now that's a cool family. What are they doing? I think they're walking around picking up trash. You got a mom walking her dog, a son and daughter with plastic bags, and they got gloves on, like the blue medical gloves, walking around picking up trash. That's amazing. That always makes me happy to see. I've seen, and a nice German Shepherd. And they're little black babies, little black daughter babies. Little black babies are cute. Cute mom, very cute mom. Nice, beautiful dog too. Nice German Shepherd. I got to do that with my nephews. We got to go pick up trash. Little police calling devil dogs. What you think? That's a good idea, man. I'm going to do that. How about that war, devil dog? Macho Man said the only guarantee is that there are no Macho Man Randy Savage, son. Jeez. Oh yeah, brother. Slap it to a Slim Jim. I grew up with a Slim Jim commercial. Oh yeah. I have a new outlook on things since this happened. I almost died. Oh yeah. If you're bleeding, if you're bleeding like that, Gold, and if you're having a new outlook in life after everything you've been through, I'll finish this. Doctor said if I would have fell asleep, I would have had a major heart attack, and that would have been that. Yeah, if you're bleeding, you're basically bleeding out. Jesus Christ. I was down to 30% of blood volume. Hubs had to literally throw me in the truck and rush me to the hospital after I passed out. I got you for 3 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh moly, that shit. So you went down in your house and your husband had to take you out of there. Holy moly, man. That's a close call, brother. That's a close call, sister. You'd had a heart, I mean, sheesh, if you would have had a heart attack, man, and if you would have recovered, that could have led to like a bunch of other health issues. You're lucky as fuck. You're lucky. You're so lucky, Gold. They, like, that's, if your husband had to drag you out, like medevac you to the hospital as you're bleeding out. Shoosh. I got you for 3 minutes. Anyways, gentlemen, I think the good old stream's gonna in there. We're gonna do that picking up trash thing. We're gonna, instead of training my nephews one day, I'm gonna pretend we're gonna train and I'm gonna take them somewhere. We're gonna pick up trash. Maybe just walk them down the neighborhood, huh? We can do that. That's something Uncle would do. That's something I would do for sure. Then I'll take him to get ice cream or something. Anyways, boys, I'm out of here, man. Everything's done. I gotta get inside and get to it. Gold, Simplified Girl, Robert, I appreciate it, man. Ransom Jackson, my man. Sorry about that story, man. That's hard to wrap around, but it should make you stronger, brother. Always have that that should motivate you. Try not to let it bring you down. It should push you forward in the right direction. And then when you have that son or daughter, a healthy baby, you'll know how precious it is. You already probably know now, but life isn't guaranteed, man. As Macho Man would say, dude. I'll be on tomorrow, boys. We'll talk some shop again. I'll probably be on a little earlier than usual. But anyways, boys, I'm out of here. Simplify. Stay American. God bless. And see you tomorrow. Peace.